When you think of deaf and hard of hearing, what do you think of? There are many ways one can define these terms. The term hard of hearing refers to a person who has a hearing loss but uses the auditory channel as their primary avenue for oral communication, with or without a hearing aid. Deafness means a hearing impairment that is so severe that the child is impaired in processing linguistic information through hearing, with or without amplification, that adversely affects a child's educational performance.
Students who are deaf or hard of hearing have many distinct characteristics. They face several challenges in the classroom with regards to communication, social, intellectual, speech, and language development. Students who are deaf or hard of hearing face difficulties with speech, reading, and writing skills. They miss passive learning opportunities in day-to-day conversations that other students hear incidentally. These students are not as confident and are often more dependent on others. Students who are deaf or hard of hearing can be more easily frustrated, distractible, or less attentive. The students have these types of delays not because of lack of intelligence, but because of lack of communication skills.
There are several causes for hearing loss that are uncontrollable, such as genetics or heredity and age, complications during pregnancy, such as being premature or having a low birth rate, and having internal damage to the ear canal or middle ear. Some environmental factors could include loud noises that can cause a rupture in the eardrum, resulting in hearing loss, illness such as heart disease and diabetes, and certain types of medication can put somebody at a higher risk.
There are several strategies that can be implemented in the classroom. Visuals are very helpful for students who are deaf or hard of hearing. Technology can be used such as smartboards and projectors to show information, along with more basic methods like written outlines, displaying daily routines, and using organizational strategies. In order to clarify information, interpreters can be used, and teachers can also choose to demonstrate what students should be doing. When it comes to testing students who are deaf or hard of hearing, they can be given extended time, fewer longer tests, and more frequent shorter tests. Lastly, for completing assignments, students should be given written directions, alternative means of representation, written explanations, study buddies, and asked for quality over quantity with work done outside of class.
Hi, my name is Tori.
What made you decide to be a deaf and hard of hearing major?
I'm decided to be a deaf and hard of hearing major because there's a big program in my high school that a lot of deaf people in Illinois go to, and it's a big part of my high school.
How long did it take you to sign fluently?
I took 2 years of sign language, and I became good enough after my first year, but I think you always have more to learn.
Do you consider yourself part of the deaf culture?
I think I'm part of a member of the deaf culture because it's really not a problem or a disability. In their eyes, they look at it more like it's a community and a culture.